Alright, the butt match did not work out. I don't know if you can tell it, but there's a noticeable difference in the color, especially outside. The door's a little bit lighter. A little hard to tell in here. It almost looks okay, but gonna have to blend. You can definitely tell it right there. Of course, the fender is actually out a little bit from the door, but you can tell there's a difference. I've got the mud flap off down there. I've got the bumper pulled back out on this edge. Went ahead and washed it, scrubbed in here, scrubbed under the wheel well so I can tape to it. Washed all this up here so the tape will stick. Got the rear bumper pulled back. Got this fuel door open so that I can tape this off and then shut it back. There's a little bit of a dent right here, but I'm gonna have to leave it. I'm just gonna blend enough back towards the wheel well to make it match. I don't have enough paint anyway to paint the whole side, but just gonna do a blend here on a quarter. I'm gonna blend, probably do the entire bottom so that it matches the new bumper. The match here is actually okay, but might as well put the color from here over to the new bumper and just blend it just along this, break it along this edge right in here or down in this valley. I'm gonna go around and just mask it off. I'm not going to de-trim everything just for this. This car is not in the best shape. It's really not worth major de-trimming. I'm just going to go ahead and tape this off. Since all this is going to be clear, I don't have to worry about getting color on it anyway. Just get a really nice tape edge right here. Take this off, or tape this off instead of taking it off. Come down the glass, tape off the trunk, go around the tail light, cover the rear bumper. I've got this out so that I can scuff the outside edge all the way in around that lip a little bit. And mask off the wheel with a drape. Back mask in here a little bit. And I'm going to tape it along the ridge of the rocker guard and just sand right up to that ridge. I will have to put some foam tape in the door aperture there. We'll just tape along the door here to do the fender. So basically I'll have fender and I'll go around the top with the clear and then down all the way that way with the clear and all the way back under. So I'll just loop around the door. Hate to have to do this, but it's off enough that I don't want to send it out like it is. So I'm going to get to masking, and then I'm just going to sand all those edges, and I'm going to try not to damage my tape edges so I can just leave those. I'm going to get it taped and I'll be back when I've got it prepped. Okay, I've got it prepped and ready to go. I'm going to spray adhesion promoter on the entire area. I'm going to come in from the center, spray out, do a blend from either way. That way I've got to almost mimic the way it would have been done with the door on. It'll come through all the way. I'll start over in here just so I get a nice even fan pattern as I pass the panel. Got the seal on the door pulled off, and I've got soft edge foam tape inside there to give me that edge inside the jamb. I'm just taped up to it. This tape's not touching the body, it's just sealing through the foam tape, sealing the door frame to the foam tape. I'm gonna wipe it down one more time and start spraying. Be right back with the base coat. Alright, I'm going to wait just a second and run the tack rag over it one more time. I've got the same exact base coat mix that's left over. I had just enough left. Same reducer. It's about the same temperature in here, and I've got the same pressure setting on the gun, so hopefully this should work out great. Alright, I'll take the next coat out a little further, and then I'll do my drop coat just like I did on the door. Second coat of base. Alright, I got just enough to do a drop coat, and I may thin it a little bit on the back end here to blend it to the quarter, the end of the quarter. Depends on what it looks like when it's dry. Alright, I'm going to wait for that to flash and see what the blend looks like back here. I may have to thin it some and just finish the quarter off with that. Alright, it looks okay, but I want to just be darn sure this time, so I'm going to thin it just a hair, come back, put a little bit over that blend edge. I think that ought to work. Alright, time for the clear. Alright, it'll get one more coat and that'll be it. Alright, here she is off the gun. Just got done with it about 5 minutes ago. Slight model to the color there. not much I can do about it. I sprayed it the same way I did the door, but I think it's going to match better now. I didn't even bother pulling the paper back or the plastic back to see if it was going to match, because it is what it is. Couldn't get it any closer if I had pulled it back. I'm just going to have to go with it. I think it turned out pretty nice as far as clear goes. Ready to get rid of this one. So when it's put together.